Hey, what's up guys, Omogonix here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So this game here is an old game of mine called Not Your Game, and as you can see it is very simple. There's not really much to it at all. So the point of this game is that it's like a minimalist horror game. That's like the whole thing with the scenery here, is it's meant to be like, very minimalist. So I forget what the exact point of the game is, it's just you're in this room and, you can just, oh wait, oh yeah, that's right, you walk around the room and then you'll see things appear, like how it says this is not your game, and then it says your PC's username. So I think if I'm to go over here, back here, as you can see it says this is not your game. But yeah, so then we can just continue walking up, and there's another one over there now. Leave this game. But yeah, with a lot of these older games of mine, like, oh, that actually got me just then, that was Bunny. But yeah, Bunny's been in my games for a while. Oh, and something else which I just realized too, is the stairs here. There's like a very transparent cube, which you can just slightly see. The reason for this, I think, is because of the navigation mesh, because, there is an AI which is in this game, which ends up coming for the player later on. And basically, I think I was having trouble with being able to get the AI to go up the stairs, and I needed like a transparent like mesh or something like that. Oh my god, Bunny's after me. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh no, Bunny's gonna get me. Oh no, Bunny's coming. Damn it. And Alright, so yeah, that there was Not Your Game. It is a very short game, but I am just joining back into it since, there is a few more things that I want to talk about. So with all of these like earlier games of mine, Not Your Game is probably the biggest example of this, because it is probably the most minimalist horror game I've made. The thing with my older games is I always tried to go with like a minimalist sort of style, try not use too much. But then obviously over time my minimalist style evolved into what it is today. Also, yes, this is another one of them games where Bunny is involved as well. And yeah, as you can see, the player is of course just a capsule. I didn't care about the capsule showing. I think I just wanted it to be that way for this game. But yeah, so anyways guys, thank you all for watching this video. I just wanted to talk about Not Your Game today, because it is, I didn't even know what was going through my mind when I decided to make this. I was just like, oh, I want to make a very minimalist horror game. I think it's because, sometimes when there's nothing going on, when all of a sudden something scary starts to happen, when it's so sudden, like with Bunny starting to chase you, for example, just all of a sudden, it can give you a bit of a shock. I mean, even when I was playing earlier on, when I was taking a few loops around. Oh, there's Bunny right there. But when I was taking a few loops around and then Bunny appeared for a split second, then disappeared, that actually did give me a bit of a shock. Because I guess you just load up into this really simple, game, right, with nothing going on. And I guess sometimes just emptiness can be horrifying in itself, you know what I mean? I mean, it's sort of like things like the back rooms and, like liminal spaces and stuff like that. It can all be very, creepy without actually anything going on, just because of how empty everything is, you know what I mean? And I think it's the same with this game, sort of. I mean, I don't know if you'd call this a liminal space, but, it is definitely, it's just one of them sort of simple places where, some scary stuff is going to happen, like with Bunny here. Another thing to mention about Not Your Game is how it's, meant to be like the opposite of This Game Is For You. Because obviously my This Game Is For You games, they are made for you. But then this game, this is not your game, it is not made for you. So I guess in a way you could call this game like a spin-off of This Game Is For You. And yeah, again, when it comes to like the stairs here with this transparent mesh, I'm pretty sure the reason I did it was because of just something to do with the AI's collision and how the AI couldn't get up the stairs for some reason. I guess because the mesh or something needed to be visible. I'm not really too sure what it was at the time which was causing it, but I think it had to do with the mesh not being visible on the stairs. So I had to just do like a very transparent mesh, so then the AI could actually walk up the stairs too. Because I remember when I first ever released the game, right? What ended up happening was someone basically let me know in the comments of my game, like, oh hey, I found this issue where the AI couldn't get up the stairs. And then that's when I watched their video, and then I realized, oh wait a second, yeah, I can totally see that. They're just walking through the stairs, basically, the AI was. And so, yeah, that's when I ended up fixing it up. Because, yeah, in a previous update, it wasn't always like that. If you're someone who actually played this game back in the day as well, be sure to let me know. It would be nice to hear about some Omogonix OGs out there. Sometimes I look back at these, like, smaller games of mine, and I don't even know what I was thinking when making them, because I could have spent this time, putting more effort into, projects and stuff. But what I did when I started off making games is I wanted to just, practice a lot. And so that's why I started just making, very small projects, to just sort of practice my skills and stuff. Like when I look back on them now, sometimes I think to myself, like, oh, these games are a waste, you know, I could have just spent more time working on bigger projects or whatever. It's definitely not a waste at all. It's definitely good to work on, these sorts of smaller things. But anyways, guys, it's gonna be the end. I'll see you all next time, and bye-bye.